Sony previously wanted Jon Watts to return as director, but it is no longer happening. I do think that was a Marvel call. Going to be real. Yeah.
I could see. Listen, he did a great job, but I think they want something fresh and to go in a new direction. And in order to do that, you have to change it. I don't think this was like we're firing Jon Watts or anything like that. They just want to do something and have it feel fresh. And in order to do that, you have to do something you haven't done.
Yeah. Plus, Jon Watts did say during his No Way Home press run that he wanted to take a break. That he felt like he was going nonstop with Spider-Man Homecoming to Far From Home to No Way Home, and maybe bro just doesn't want to come back, which is to me stupid because you're missing out on free money, but it's whatever.
By the way, there's something to be said for the frequency of those movies coming out. There's always like a very big impact being made from Spider-Man projects, and they are always coming out. I mean, we haven't went a single year in a long time without a major project on Spider-Man, and I think that the result of that is Spider-Man's massive popularity today.
Yeah, even think about Denis also. Remember, he did Dune 1 and 2 back to back. He said, "Dude, I need a break." He was like, "I am exhausted." So
the next one's not coming out till like 2028, 2029.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like them people are tired, So
by the way,
yeah,
he also needs to do another Blade Runner. Blade Runner 2049 was so sick.
Mm-hmm. Yep. I agree. But yeah, all right. Let's see. PS4 Spidey is actually a fusion of Toby and Andrew and Tom, which is why that version of Spidey is my second favorite iteration of the character. My favorite iteration of Spidey is from the animated series. Cool. My favorite iteration is probably Ultimate Spider-Man, like the animated show.
Okay.
So on Disney Plus. All right. So yeah, I mean, Jon Watts not directing. I think it's a good thing. I personally think that Jon Watts had a lot of weaknesses that were overlooked because Spider-Man is such a popular character. So I really think that there's a lot of places where he could actually improve, because I think that Jon Watts was good. I think that Jon Watts did a really good job of showing us the introspection of Peter Parker, the character. I was not the biggest fan of how he did the Spider-Man stuff, that personally. I don't know. It just wasn't it for me. And it's the same with me with how I feel like Sam Raimi had the better Peter Parker content, but I feel like Mark Webb had the best Spider-Man out of Andrew. So I do hope that they find someone that is able to bring out the personality of Peter, but also Spider-Man as a character. The only time where I saw a balance of both was when the Russos had him in Avengers, where I saw the perfect balance. And that's kind of how I feel personally. I really want to see that.
So the one thing that I think that's unfair to make those comparisons, and I don't, maybe unfair is not the right word, but we talk a lot about who played a better Bruce Wayne and who played a better Batman. And I think if you were to compare Bruce Wayne and Batman versus Peter Parker and Spider-Man, Bruce Wayne, really is the alter ego. And Batman is really who he becomes as a result of the tragedy. Whereas Peter Parker, Spider-Man is kind of Peter Parker just with the mask on. There's not that much of a difference in Peter Parker to Spider-Man as much as Bruce Wayne to Batman.
I'm not talking more of the acting though. I'm talking more of I wanted to see Tom Holland in the suit more. I didn't feel like I got a lot of that until No Way Home.
I 100% agree with you, because that's my biggest drawback on Far From Home and Homecoming. I think there is more suit action in Homecoming, but Far From Home, I don't even think he put the suit on in action. I mean, he went on stage at the beginning, but you didn't see Spider-Man in the suit in action until 40 minutes into the movie.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. Yeah. And the scene that they had with him stopping a crime, which was the dopest scene that we didn't get, it got cut out. Remember when he was in that bar fight scene that they cut?
And the first action scene he did without the suit.
He had on that mask. He had on the mask. Yeah. And then Mysterio popped out, right?
Yes.